Good morning, Spee. Good morning. Gonna learn to talk. Good morning, beings of light. This morning video is being brought to you by the Riverview Cafe in Dexter, Michigan, and I have an office in the cafe. There's my office. I'm sitting in that, however you would do it, I'm sitting in that chair with my little bag of accoutrements, the things that travel with me. Notice how the light changes. It's just so great. And I like the wave of change that's appearing above my head. I am in a much better state than the state that I was in when I woke up. When I woke up this morning, I was in a panic state. And I don't want to go into that panic, so I'm just not going to talk about it because I came out of it. And I was brought out of it through a video that I did with Arlen. That Arlen helped me to go into it and then helped me to come out of it. He's very masterful. He's been my teacher. On other levels, we're each other's teachers.
Morning, how are you today?
But in this level, where I'm in a body and I'm in a body as a healer doing healing work with a feeling that there's like this tidal wave of change about to crash on my head. So there's a perfect image for how things feel, like just the size of the changes that are going on. They're in my experience, in my various lifetimes, in my memories of lifetimes. This is the biggest thing I've ever worked with in all my lifetimes. This thing we're doing now that will complete for us one way or the other on March 24th of 2025, at which point a cycle comes to an end and a new cycle begins, and that new cycle is a cycle of approximately 13,000 years, and that's the number I've been given. Other people say it's 12,000, and really it's like 25,525 or something, so it's less than 13,000, but it's more than 12,000. It's just under 13,000, so I'm just going to say 13,000. And I'm going to say that I love you. And I'm only saying it because I feel it. And there's a term empath, which is the person who's in a human body that feels what's going on with other people in human bodies, and I do that. I feel what's going on in the world. I almost said I feel the pain of the world, and I do. I feel it as my pain related to the world. I feel the pain of others because they're me. Others are me. And before I came, I think we got this card yesterday. The Ten of Swords, which is Rune, which is the whole thing breaking down as a simple version. But this morning, I was talking with my housemate, and I'm just going to say that I don't have any records. I burned all the records at one point. After 7 years, you can just burn them. So I burned all the records of everything I'd done over the past 40 years. Because it was done. And why keep it? Why hold on to the past? We will hold on to the past when it's unresolved. But when we have resolved the past, we won't hold on to the past. We'll just integrate it into the present. That's why healing is called the release and integration of the past. But in my conversation this morning with my housemate Linda in the kitchen, and I was feeling emotion, I was feeling my love of this town. I could just feel a little bit of that emotion. That I love this town that held me in a space while I did my own healing. I went through a divorce. Divorce of parents is something very difficult for the children of that divorce to comprehend. And even if the parents are conscious and want to be conscious and want to be spiritual to some degree, when they come to a place, one or the other or both come to a place where they realize that this energy isn't working, and it would be better to put these energies in different locations and then possibly continue to support the other person's processes, but not from this, but from this. So kind of flying apart, yet flying together. But the children, their lives are destroyed. The Ruin card, the Ten of Swords. All these things are happening where what they may have appeared as a happy little home, which might have been for them, is all of a sudden they're given the information that this cycle of your life is over, and you're going to go into the unknown. So it is a good metaphor for these times right now. Our could be as a metaphor, our divine parents, the construct of these divine parents, the construct is separating. And we're all coming in to a relationship kind of with, it's not step parents, it's kind of like your original parents. Your original parents as the divine masculine and feminine. And they're shifting polarities. The whole polarity is shifting. The whole yin-yang symbol is shifting. And your divine parents never were out of relationship. You may have perceived that you were out of relationship with the oneness, which is represented by the feminine and the masculine, because that is that symbol, kind of like that wave, that symbol of creation. And this is the feminine side, and this is the masculine side. But inside the feminine side is a dot of masculine. Inside the masculine side is a dot of feminine. And it's a whole, and it looks like the earth. It's a globe. And it's masculine and feminine, and it changes polarities in its cycle around the central sun, which is what the Mayan calendar is about. So I'm going to shift, because it feels right, from doing the tarot reading to doing the Mayan calendar reading because I actually all of a sudden wanted to know. Yesterday was a day of magic. Every day is a day of magic. If you believe in magic, then you see it. And if you stop believing in it, you may still see it. But then it's just like, well, everything is magic. So when you give up the belief of magic and you have the experience of magic, you realize everything is magic. Like, look at this setting. Who created this for me to make these videos? To me, it couldn't be more beautiful place. So today, we're just looking. So I know that today is a Wednesday, and I can look on my calendar and see that it's Wednesday the 20th. Yesterday was a blue overtone eagle day, related to the throat chakra. Today is yellow rhythmic warrior related to the solar plexus chakra. And today is guided by intelligence. Isn't that nice? So let's look at the rhythmic tone. So yellow warrior is the solar kin. Rhythmic is the lunar tone. And there's 13 lunar tones. I've got so many new people subscribing and following this work. So I'm going to do just a little bit each time of just bringing some understanding of simple things like lunar tones, which seems simple to me, but that's because I've been following this calendar for a long time. Okay. This is tone 6. The rhythmic tone is about organizing, it's about balance, and it's about equality. The equality of the poles, the equality of the earth, the equality of the feminine, the masculine, the yin, the yang. So today is about equality. And Hazrat Inayat Khan, who I think was a Sufi mystic, I looked it up, then I forgot. But music is behind life and rules life. Music is behind life and rules life. So the meaning of that will be what you need to make up. Those are words. But what does it mean to you? Because that's all that matters. That music is behind life and rules life. From music, from the sound, in the beginning was the word, in the beginning was the sound, and out of the sound, or out of the vibration, came life. So the word, the Yucatec, the language of Winklil, in the Yucatec language, the Mayan language, Winklil is the word for human being, which means cosmic vibratory root. You are a cosmic vibratory root. You bring in the energies of the cosmos and you bring them into the earth. And that is just one of the things that you do. Music is behind life and rules life. From music springs all life. The whole creation exists in rhythm. And in a general phrase, it may be said that there is one common source of human disease or dis-ease, and that is disorder in rhythm. One common cause of disease is disorder in rhythm. All life on earth, including the rhythms of our body, are influenced by the rhythms of ever-changing combinations of celestial movements. All life on earth, including the rhythms of our body, are influenced by the rhythms of ever-changing combinations of celestial movements. I'm going to be watching this video a lot. Daytime, for example, offers high energy of the sun for outward exertion and communication. Nighttime, conversely, welcomes the deepening of intuition, supporting expansive internal processes. By noticing the fluctuations of nature, we can receive the support of its cycles to enhance our endeavors. As we give attention to our personal rhythms, we can actualize deeper levels of organic balance, both physically and emotionally. A sense of balance can be achieved by accepting that life is a process, an ongoing motion requiring dynamic organization and reorganization. A sacred juggling act. Life is a sacred juggling act. I like it. When we organize the elements of our life, we invite efficiency and functionality into our reality. Organization assists us to streamline and coordinate, producing greater ease and equilibrium. May we respect the various aspects of maintenance as the foundation which supports the art of our life. Through the eyes of equality, all moments equally contribute to the sacred balance of our lives. We are reminded that this too shall pass, this too shall return. May we see all beings in the light of equality, finding our innovative ways to enact ever greater balance within the web of life. Whew. Okay, Yellow Warrior. What is a Yellow Warrior Day? What does Yellow Warrior mean? The Yellow Warrior is about the south which ripens. It's about the throat which expresses. Yellow Warrior questions, just doesn't accept, questions. Another word for the Yellow Warrior is intelligence and fearlessness. Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche. I think Rinpoche means Buddhist monk or priest. And Chogyam Trungpa, I don't think I've looked up before. I got this mug in Chelsea, Michigan, early on around 2002. So this mug is 22 years of service. I should give them an advertisement. It's a Thermocaf 6, whatever that means. Back to focus. It's a day of questions, intelligence, fearlessness. So, Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche, fearless is not a reduction of fears, but rather the capacity to go beyond fear. Going beyond fear begins when we examine our fear, which, if you watch the video from earlier, that's what Arlen was taking me through. Not examining it in a mental way, but just going into it, feeling it, and releasing it. Going beyond fear begins when we examine our fear. In the Shambhala tradition, discovering fearlessness comes from working with the softness of the human heart. Aho, aho, aho. Spirit of the Yellow Warrior invites us to access divine guidance. Hello, Arlen. Divine guidance. Circulate fresh analysis of our convictions to assure they represent our truths. Confront uncharted terrain. Exercise keen awareness. Embrace challenge by recognizing it as the ever-present gift of growth. Recognize challenge as the ever-present gift of growth. That's growth. Understand obstacles as opportunities to strengthen ourselves. Apply mindfulness, precision, and will. Question all appearances. Reference points and information to gain deeper insight and intelligence. Question and confront fears in order to release their hold and then transcend them. Apply one-pointed focus and determination in cautiously proceeding towards goals while remaining unweighted by expectations. A warrior's strength is in how she responds. How will you channel the power of the yellow warrior? How will you channel the power of the yellow warrior? In the Shambhala tradition, discovering fearlessness comes from working with the softness of the human heart. How will you channel the power of the yellow warrior? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We are a team of one. That's why there's an INT, because we can be a team of one. It's only one. You're the one. I'm the one. All dogs' children are the one. The yellow warrior glyph symbol resembles a shield communicating you are an agent of cosmic forces. Now remember, without having read this earlier, I said we are divine cosmic roots. Be at home in the cosmic question mark. You are an agent of cosmic forces. Be at home in the cosmic question mark. Integrate the three forces of mind, will, solar plexus, and spirit to pick up the staff of galactic empowerment. Ooh, it looked like a staff, the way the light hit it. Ooh. Okay. That's the Mayan card reading this morning. I got a lot out of it. I hope you will as well. And I hope you'll have a perfect yellow warrior day. And as always, now must go.